I think for me, it is hard to think of others when things are not going well for myself. And that's what makes our next guest so inspiring, is that her whole goal is to bring smiles to others when things aren't going well for them. Let's learn more.
Building spirituality, family, health, and business. This is The Giant Builders with Lois Wyant.
Hey, Giant Builders. I have interviewed other non-for-profit organizations, so I would like to share them with you with links below. So if you're interested, you can help them out. Hey, Giant Builders. Welcome. Our special guest today is Katie Haynes. Hey, Katie, how are you?
Good, how are y'all?
I'm fine, thank you. Can you tell our listeners a little bit about yourself and what you do?
My name is Katie Haynes, and I'm from Youngsville, North Carolina, and I run a nonprofit called Small Wilson and Hope, and we help people with chronic illnesses and special needs.
All right, so what gave you the idea to start this nonprofit?
There was a little boy at my church, and he had childhood cancer, and I helped with their nonprofit, and eventually I started my own to
Oh,
help people with all different types of disabilities and chronic illnesses.
how do you find out about them?
About who?
About the people that you help?
We reach out to them, and sometimes it's friends of friends or child life specialists or those kind of people reach out to us and let us know about them.
Okay. What do you do for them?
We do care packages, awareness videos, awareness campaigns, our annual toy drive at Christmas and in July, and we do private events and caregiver events.
That's a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Well, you have a big heart for people. What do you think? How do you think you came about this idea?
Well, the volunteering with the other organization.
Okay, all right. And how do you go about organizing so many different events?
She writes down the dates and emails people and asks, are these dates available? And she's got lots of good contacts through the different people that we've met.
Wow, you're pretty special.
And thank you.
How can people help you with your organization?
They can reach out to us if they want to volunteer, or we have an Amazon wish list or a Square link for people to donate monetary donations.
Oh, and if somebody wanted to actually participate in person?
Yeah, that's what they would reach out to us to volunteer.
Okay, great.
But we have different group volunteer opportunities.
Oh, tell me what you have.
Well, we don't have anything currently,
Okay,
but things come up throughout the year, like no sew blankets or our annual sorting day at Christmas and that kind of thing.
okay. So do you have a website that people can find out what you're up to?
We have a Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok.
Okay, so we'll put those links below so that you can follow Katie's organization. How big is your organization?
Well, we have Katie as the CEO, and we have like a 7-member board. And then,
Well, they're not all board members. You're
oh yeah,
the
I'm not a board
secretary.
member, I'm the vice
Right.
president.
Yeah.
And then we have 5 other board members that help. And then we have, like Katie said, the different volunteers. We use like a place called Activate Good, and that helps us get some volunteers. And churches have been known to reach out, and scouting groups.
Or a school, the North Raleigh Christian Academy reached out recently.
Oh, that's kind of a fun thing that schools could actually get involved.
Yeah.
Which is the hardest project that you do?
Well, I mean, finding sponsorships for the events, I guess, is hard. And finding people that want to volunteer in general is another hard aspect to put on any event.
Mhm.
So I guess that could go for any event that we host.
But the biggest thing is the toy drive.
Yeah.
Because we gotta get people to pick up the boxes and drop them off at our various locations.
Mhm.
And every year she gets it bigger because we meet more people, our businesses open up. And then you gotta go pick it all up at the end of the toy drive or in between, because we got a business that let us come in and do toy drive this year, last year with the boxes. I know one store, the manager must have filled it up 3 times the box. So
Wow.
I became very friendly with Rochelle.
Yeah, at Dollar General in Roseville.
Oh, well, there you go. That's pretty special.
Yep.
How in the world do you divide up all those gifts to give to the different people?
Okay, so we have our annual sorting day, and I have about 15 people come and help sort. And then we put it on a U-Haul moving truck. And then I also have a trailer that has our logo and everything on it.
So have you learned this organization as you've gone, or have you been involved with other larger things like this to put it together?
No, I've learned it as I went along.
Well, that's exciting.
Yeah.
We've been in touch with so many people, Katie. Is there somebody that stands out as far as it really touched your heart?
Yeah, there's a girl from West Virginia, and she came to Cary to a specialized place to help people that have disabilities and stuff that's not covered by insurance. And she, I'll let Tammy tell you the rest of the story because she's
Was a normal 17-year-older,
Yeah.
had a boyfriend, was on the back of his motorcycle, and they crashed.
Oh,
She has been paralyzed and lost eyesight, vision in one eye, and part of her, brain. It's really, yeah, she's been to really a lot of hard work to get to where she's at right now.
and she's a sassy little thing too.
Yeah, yeah. She was a majorette.
Yeah.
And after she had to take obviously her senior year off, she went back and she learned how to do it from the wheelchair. And then she's gone back and has helped other people through the years to still be majorettes. And they go, wow, you're strong and cool to do that.
wow. So your encouragement is helping people to just pass it on. That is really exciting. Oh, that's a blessing. Well, Katie, I met you at a local meeting and I was just really inspired by the way you want to give because you have a couple of health issues your own. Do you mind? Is it okay to share with our listeners?
Yeah, sure. I have a bunch of different chronic illnesses and special needs, over 21 diagnoses now. But some of the main ones is dysautonomia, gastroparesis, and I'm on the autism spectrum.
Oh my goodness. And you are out there being cheerful and talking to organizations and helping all these people when you are just a blessing. You are such a blessing that you are giving so much to people. I just think you are wonderful.
Well, I'm glad to be able to be a blessing in people's lives and show the world that there isn't anything that should hold you back in life.
Well, you definitely are an example of that. You are. All right. So what do you think is the future for your organization?
Oh, that's a loaded question. Well, I guess it would be to expand. So right now we have an office which was new as of May 1st, and we have a storage unit. But our big thing would be to have that all in one building where it's nicely heated and air conditioned, and our families can come in there, and then we'd be able to do more activities without having to rent another space to do karaoke or game night. We still could, might, but that way.
Well, we would have to for like our skating or state fair, stuff like that. But some of the smaller events could be hosted at that like a facility.
Well, that sounds like fun.
And then another goal of mine would be to have Smiling While Sending Hope branches, so like an eastern, a central, and like the mountains and like Charlotte area, and have like a rep for each person. Then they would report back to me to
Oh,
pass before everything would be able to be gone through. It'd have to come through me.
wow.
Yeah.
Those are wonderful goals. And
I mean, we already reached the whole state, but being able to have events and more people to impact, it'd be nice to have a rep for each part of the state.
oh, that sounds like a wonderful goals. Those sound amazing. So obviously the sisters, to help Katie with this, she needs some more donations. So please consider donating to Katie's wonderful organization. She's got a big heart and just a great love for people. And so we would really love to invite you to help her. Any closing thoughts, Katie?
No, I just really appreciate y'all letting us come on your podcast and spread awareness for our nonprofit.
That's great. All right, Giant Builders, links are below. Follow Katie and make a donation and help her impact the hearts of people who just are having a hard time. So thank you, Katie. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
All right. Bye, Giant Builders.
Thank you for listening. This has been The Giant Builders with Lois Wyant.